Hey Lucius, can you hear me? Am I coming through, Lucius? I'm just testing stuff. I don't know if any of this is really going to work. Just want to see what happens, like if it's smooth. Okay, well, I haven't actually done anything yet. It's looking okay. Looking okay. Hang on, but the video's not updating. Oh, it's really lagged. It's really lagged. Okay, okay. Now I can see it. I think 4K's just got massive latency. Feels pretty responsive. I don't feel any issues on my end. Oh, okay, what happened with that? Does that disrupt? I think the delay is much bigger than that. We just had a monitor hiccup. Does that kill the stream? Is it okay? Ah, it resumes. So there was a bit of a pause there. That's something I was worried about. And that's probably why I'm gonna need a new monitor. And that's something I'm so happy it happened quickly. I'm so happy that happened quickly.
Idling and awaiting my next order for some time now.
Is there a... You mean in the audio, or are you just been... The sound cuts for a second? Oh, that'll be interesting for me to listen. Oh, yeah, that point. If it just happened at that point where it sort of froze, yeah. I currently have a gigabyte Aorus A040 48U. It's a 48-inch OLED 120Hz HDR, all that jazz, but it's got an issue. It's got an issue, and I'll never recommend it for anyone, no matter how cheap it is. Actually, I could recommend it if you're gonna just use it, oh no. I'm done with 32:9 monitors. I'm not gonna buy another one. I'll never use another, what you call it, 32:9. It'll all be 16:9 from now. I probably won't even buy a 21:9. Oh shit, what am I doing here? Oh, I see. Got some junk. Got some junk. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing at the moment. Yes, as long as it's a 120 hertz one with a fast refresh. So, well, actually, most of the ones that are 120 hertz, even if you don't use it at 120 hertz, they're built for gaming. Like you don't put a 120 hertz panel in your TV if you don't intend the TV for gaming, if that makes sense. Like it's just going to be too expensive. So any of these TVs that go 120 hertz or higher, the people who the designers think that, okay, the person who's going to buy this is going to, you know, plug in a PlayStation 5, a Series X, or a PC, and so because they put the 120 hertz panel in, it'll also be a nice, fast and responsive panel most of the time. Oh man, yeah, Plow. These OLED monitors with the 120 hertz panels are just phenomenal. So, in my case, you know, the monitor I've got, the panel is just out of this world. It's just the issue that my monitor has, it's the electronics that run the panel. If I had bought an LG C2 instead, or like the monitor that Wolvie has, and there's one other brand. Sony's got a panel. If I had bought one of those, and if I bought a TV instead of this monitor, I wouldn't have the issue that I've got that drives me up the wall. It's not that it's unusable, but in a race it will suck. I am just lucky that it never happened. Well, lucky is one way to think about it, but it never happens in Dirt Rally 2. So in a way I'm lucky that it never disrupted Dirt Rally 2, but in another way, I only detected it after I started playing other games. If it had happened in Dirt Rally 2, I would have been more motivated to replace it earlier. Instead, I've dealt with it for 2 years, basically. You know, so that sort of sucks. Anyway. What am I doing? Yeah. No, I can do this. So yeah, I'm running this at... This is a 4K stream. And my bitrate is 3500. Like it just feels wild that I'm cranking things up, and I was even conservative with bitrate. Not 3500, 35,000. Sorry, what am I saying? 35,000 bitrate. But I don't know what it looks like if I was going to try to watch it at 4K, but I'll watch it back later.
Oh, pardon me.
Well, it's fine if you're just... If it's a dedicated sim rig, it's fine. But for everything else, you want 16:9. The world is in 16:9. Like, most games work better in 16:9. You're watching YouTube 16:9. You know, to have to compromise for your sim... Just for your sim rig, it sucks. Yeah, so I want to see if I can feel an issue with the with everything cranked up. I was on Discord, like I realized that I might send notifications to Discord, and I checked and I'm like, oh shit. Oh, on a sim rig, if you've got a dedicated sim rig, then a 32:9 might be perfect. It might be perfect. But that dual that new G9 with the 57-inch dual 4K OLED, it's going to be wonderful. Though I would warn you, of course, if you're going to buy a monitor that expensive and that crazy, then that means you're also committing to buying the top-end GPU and CPU for the foreseeable future for at least 10 years. You're probably always going to be buying the top-end GPU and CPU. You probably can't compromise on that, you know? Even with my 4K monitor, to run it at 120 hertz with a quality setting that I want, like I'm pretty much committed to always buying like 3090, 4090, 5090. Yeah, so that's just the way it is. If you're going to commit to that resolution, and it's not just a resolution, it's a resolution and the frame rate. If you're going to commit to the two, you need the hardware to back it up. And every time you upgrade, sorry, not every time you upgrade. Every time there's a new GPU and CPU out, you probably need to upgrade to it, because at the same time that happens, games get harder to run. And so for games harder to run, you need the updated hardware to run it. So you get caught in a cycle. And it's been like this forever. It actually has been like this forever. As soon as we moved away from CRTs to LCD and LED, that basically means, you're committed to the native resolution. You don't want to drop below the native resolution. So you buy a high resolution monitor, you sort of commit to it, and that's that, and you just deal with it. Let's try it here. Have you got, what's the resolution on your 49? Which 49 do you have? Is it the original CHG90? Is it the CRG9?
Down
oh
goes
shit.
Their crab tribe.
Uh-oh, black screen. That sucks. Oh, you got the 1440p one, okay. Yep, cool.
Enemy's shield system is offline.
All ecliptic forces removed from this sector. Appreciate the fire support. Those mercs didn't have a prayer. Wait. Scanner says you're a Freestar Ranger. That's some fancy shooting for a collective law dog. Any way we can repay you? Transferring parts now. Watch yourself now. Ending transmission.
Cool. There were two generations before the Odyssey Neo G9. The first generation was called the CHG90. Second generation was called the CRG9. And then finally, the third generation is that one, the Neo G9. Oh well, Neo is the mid-cycle facelift. But now there are different versions of a G9. wow. I would have bought a Neo if it was the same price as the CHG90 and a CRG9, that's for sure. Ah, fuck, what did I pick up? Ah, shit. Didn't mean to do that. That's a good idea. G49, G57. I agree with that. But there's G9 Neo, G9 OLED, and the 57-inch G9. But is a 57-inch G9 also OLED? No, it isn't. It's still VA, isn't it? I can't remember. I think it's still VA. Oh, no way. No. That won't be... Oh, 1,500 Canadian is what you got yours for. Hey, Kid Yoshi. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I actually try not to fast travel where possible. Just because, I like to slow the game down a bit. And then... You know, because if you don't slow the game down a bit, it becomes sort of a fast travel load screen simulator. Ah, fuck. What am I? Where is it? Where'd it go? Did I get intercepted? What's going on? I can't see shit. There it is. Yeah, not the most creatively named monitors, I'll agree with that. Now, so I'm actually trying to get rid of a bug by doing this.
All clear. Land this ship.
Stoked how smooth everything's running. Yeah, that's awesome, Plow. That's awesome, man. Like, it's certainly the kind of world that they well, the kind of universe that they can do that kind of thing. Alright, so tell me I can get rid of this bug now. Oh, god damn it. So, the bug I'm talking about, see where it says incoming weather warning? That's been stuck. Ooh, low gravity. It's been stuck. No matter what I do, I get to have this incoming weather warning. No matter what I do, no matter where I go, it's stuck. And I thought if I go somewhere cold, maybe it can clear it. But watch, I'll go into the ship again. It's still there. Fucking hell. I actually need it to snow somewhere. I actually think that's what I heard. For fuck's sake. Ah, fuck it. Let's just get on with it. It's just a visual bug, but it's annoying. If it's a command line one, it also requires a mod to be it's exactly the same fucking bug. Oh shit. Procyon free. Yeah, see, I was trying to find a frozen area.